Yes, I'm back again with another live video, guys. And first and foremost, I want to, guys, apologize to you guys. Last week, actually, I didn't make any live video. I think Monday, I think Wednesday and Friday. Wednesday and Friday, I did not make any live video. But today, guys, I'm here. Yes, I had some issues. But today I'm here. I don't know if you guys are there. So I just want to continue with our lovely book, Four Ways of Making Money. Our lovely book, Four Ways of Making Money, guys. And today we are going to talk about running a mobile money business in Uganda. Running a mobile money business in Uganda. Okay. So I hope, guys, you will join me later on, but I'll just have that 4 ways of making money, and we are going to talk about running a mobile money business. So before you even think of starting a mobile money business, you should know where when was like when did mobile money business start? Okay, who came up with this idea? Where did it originate from? So before you can engage into this business, there is some bit of information that I'm going to be giving you guys, that I'm going to be letting you know. And this information is in this very book, 4 Ways of Making Money. And we are talking about running a mobile money business. Mobile money is a very good venture. Yes, many people have embraced the business because mobile money business is very profitable as long as you have a good location, you're doing a good number of transactions. Because remember, mobile money agents earn from they earn from commissions, they earn from transactions that they do. Okay, so mobile money is very good. Mobile money is a very good business. So that's what we're going to talk about today. How do you know how do you start a mobile money business? Where did it originate from? How it works, capital requirements, profitability, security, promotions. Okay, we are going to talk about the conmens. So mobile money business is what we are going to talk about today. Good evening, my brother KZ. I'm fine. I'm sorry last week, guys. Wednesday, I think, and Friday, I didn't show up. Sweet Winnie, you're welcome. Yes, we are going to talk about mobile money, running a mobile money business, because it's a very, very big venture right now in Uganda. Even when government, introduced taxes. You remember when mobile money was introduced in Uganda? That was in 2009. People used to get a lot of money, commission from the transactions, because by then you could only earn, like, you were earning, because when you buy these lines, the agent lines and everything, per transaction, Airtel takes some, or MTN takes some money, and he also takes some money. But right now, ever since the government introduced the taxes on mobile money, that means if, let's say, you make a transaction, okay, someone comes, and the person wants to send money, wants to make, to send money to someone, maybe let's say like 50K, and let's say maybe the charge on that amount is like, for example, 3,000. Okay, right now the government has to take some money on that 3,000, which is being charged. Airtel still has to take some money on that money. Then you also share something. Okay, then you also share something. So, but before, government was not there. It was only you, the Airtel Money agent who is dealing into Airtel Money business, and the telecommunication company that you were working for, all the lines that you were using by then. Because we know very well MTN and Airtel, they are the leading mobile money, companies in the country. So we're going to talk about, running a mobile money business, and I want to welcome Mr. KZ, Sweet Winnie, Victoria Vic. You're here. I can see I have 17 people watching this live video, but I don't see any likes, guys. You're not liking this video. Why? I'm not seeing anyone liking the video, guys. So we are still on our book, Ways of Making Money. We have to make money, guys. Even right now, wherever you are, you're working for someone, you have a job, you're having your own business. Those are the ways through which you're earning money. So I want us to, look into this, running a mobile money business. Now, I want to see what Mr. Robert Bake, the author of this book, thinks about mobile money business, because he was involved in this kind of business before, and he has some points he noted out and his experience about the business. He has mentioned a few things, and I want to pass through them so that we see what really mobile money is. The theme says running a mobile money business. One of the businesses being done massively in East Africa is mobile money. Okay, I've started reading the book. One of the business being done massively, okay, massively in East Africa, mobile money. In Kampala City, you can hardly bypass 3 buildings without seeing a mobile money business, which is very true. For you guys who are, you go to town and you're moving around Kampala, your witnesses, you cannot even, you cannot even take like 5 steps without seeing a mobile money agent. Never. Those ones who sit on the verandas, those ones who have shops, big ones who have, even who are into that bank system, there is also that. I will talk about that later. But mobile money is very good, guys. As someone who owned a mobile money business for a year, I have some reasonable authority to comment on it. Okay? Mr. Robert Bake says, the mobile money service was created in Kenya when a student of Moi University by the names of Bernard Gerora, a student of Moi University by the names of Bernard Gerora, Satya, invented. The guy that invented mobile money business, actually, the guy was studying at Moi University in Kenya. So we are trying to see, how did mobile money come up? Where did they originate from? Who started it? Who thought of the idea? So we see here, they say that mobile money service was created in Kenya when a student of Moi University by the names of Bernard Gerora, Satya, invented a software that could make possible electronic money transfers through the phone. Okay? By the way, guys, me, before I thought that mobile money, the idea came from, I thought maybe the idea came from abroad, somewhere, maybe UK, USA. I thought maybe, but I'm really surprised, really. And I can tell, because even when you go in those countries, you will not find mobile money. No. They do have the services when you're sending back money to Uganda, Kenya, but in those countries, they don't have mobile money. They don't send money on their, like SIM cards. No. They only use ATM cards and credit cards, whatever, debit cards and everything. I don't know. Mr. Keze, tell us. I think you're in the UK. Do you guys have mobile money there in the UK? Do you have mobile money? Guys, like the video. Now, I want us to look at this. Okay. That which was the largest telecommunication network in East Africa, was the first to adopt it in 2007 and rolled it out as a business under the name M-Pesa. Which country are you from? Crazy Chat Studio. Crazy Chat Studio, where are you watching from, my dear? Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? So, guys, the mobile money service was created in Kenya when a student of Moi University by the names of Bernard Gerora Satya invented a software that could make possible electronic money transfer through phones. Electronic money transfers through phones. Okay, guys. Safaricom, which was the telecommunication company network in East Africa, was the first to adopt it in 2007 and rolled it out as a business under the name M-Pesa. Yes, actually, I used to hear about M-Pesa and all these things even before, because I remember in 2007, I was in senior 2. Yes, I was in a secondary school, and yes, I was in senior 2. Then 2009, that's when Airtel mobile money was introduced in Uganda. Yeah, I was in Form 4. So in 2007, this is when the M-Pesa and everything started, and it started in Kenya. So in 2009, the mobile money business was introduced in Uganda. So you should know that when they ask you when was mobile money introduced into Uganda, the year was 2009. 2009. In 2009, the mobile money business was introduced in Uganda, with MTN being the first to take it on. All other telecom companies also came on board. Today, it is a common business, with MTN's mobile money and Airtel money being the most widely used at the moment, which is very true. Right now, when you talk about mobile money, if you want to invest or you venture into a mobile money business, most of the people have only two lines they go. That is Airtel and MTN. Okay, because they are the leading, they are the biggest we have right now. So, until the infamous mobile money tax was recently introduced in Uganda, that led to a steep drop of mobile money transactions. Mobile money transfers were giving serious competition to banks. That is true. Guys, remember when, before even mobile money came in, banks were making a lot of money. People had to go and, deposit money in banks, withdraw money in banks. ATM machines were very scarce. So it was a bit problematic. There was a problem. So, and this guy saw the problem. He solved the problem. He came up with a solution. And the solution, guess what? Earned him money. So that's the kind of attitude you should be having when you are going to start a business. Even if you're going to start a hardware or a shop, wholesale shop, first think in that location. Is your business coming in as a solution? Are those people in that area been lacking a hardware around? Okay, so you should think of that as well. Not just because you just want to start up something. Think, do people really need that in that area or not? Okay, so we'll go ahead. In some parts of the country where bank services are far away from the people, mobile money has been the only electronic money transfer service available. While banks serve mainly the high and middle class customers, mobile money is serving all classes of people, from a government minister or a tycoon to a market vendor. This makes the mobile money market huge. Hence, mobile money is a business that is here to stay, at least for the foreseeable future. Really, when mobile money actually came in, it solved a lot of problems. Right now, when you go to town, you can deposit money easily on your mobile money account. You can withdraw money easily. You don't need to go to the bank. There is also now mobile banking, because when the banks saw that really mobile money was taking their customers, so they thought of something. Now they had to work with the telecommunication companies, so that's why they came in with mobile, the mobile banking as well. So when you can deposit money to your bank account from your, mobile money account. You can take money from your bank account to your mobile money account, like that. So this really helped people a lot, and it also, the time people used to, move around, go to ATM machines, go to banks. Now, at least it has lessened, and people are really, really enjoying the mobile money services. Now, we are going to talk about how it works, how the mobile money business works. Okay, we are going to look at how this business works. The business model for this business is that entrepreneurs subscribe with the respective telecom companies to get an agent's line on which they buy float, that is electronic money, from telecom company through banks or aggregators or dealers, and transact with customers in exchange for cash and vice versa. So you get this. When you hear people talking about flow and everything, that you might have gone and expressed this. Maybe you went, like, let's say, to withdraw some cash, okay? Maybe to send some money, and then the Airtel Money agent tells you that I don't have float. That means they don't have electronic money on their SIM cards. Let's say you want to send like 1 million, but maybe the mobile money agent has only like 200,000 shillings on the SIM card, so he won't be able to do that transaction for you. Okay? At the time of writing this book, to acquire an agent's line in Uganda, you needed to have a registered company, a national ID, and an LOC, local council letter. Those who wanted to make a shortcut like I did would hire registered agents, SIM cards, each at 50,000 shillings per month. If you were to minimize sales in this business, you need to have both MTN and Airtel agents lines, so that you do not keep losing clients of one network. You get? If you're using only one line, the possibility of you losing a lot of customers is very high. So it's better, for starters, you have the Airtel line and also the MTN SIM card as well with you. Capital requirements. This is a business that does not require a lot of capital to start, but it requires more capital to grow. Starting, you don't require that much, but to grow this business, you'll have to add in some bit of money, because if you have some good capital, that means you can make even big transactions. If you have a good float, okay, you can make transactions. Remember, I've told you make money from the transactions that you do. Okay, deposits, withdrawals, all those, you earn something. This is a business that does not require a lot of capital to start, but it requires more capital to grow. In my experience, 2 million shillings should be the minimum to start with. But with time, you should either add more capital or keep reinvesting the profits back for some time until you have about 5 million Uganda shillings. In this business, the more capital you have, the more money you can make. You get, guys? In this business, the more capital you have, the more money you can make. If you have limited capital, you can have, say, 10 people consecutively coming to withdraw big amounts, and suddenly you have no cash but only float. Okay? People, they want to withdraw money, you don't have cash, but you have float on your SIM card. That means if you have float, you can only do, like transactions of like sending money. Okay? So, but if you don't have cash and I want to withdraw money, that means I can't withdraw if you do, because you have to give me the cash. So if all the money is already converted into the electronic money on your SIM card, you won't be able to make such transactions, and either won't be able to make some good money. The reverse can also be true if people come consecutively depositing big amounts. But if you have bigger capital, say 20 million Uganda shillings, you can balance the equation and ensure that most of the time you have both enough cash and float. It is important to note that when you are working with different networks, say MTN and Airtel, the same capital you have can be used to rotate between the two lines according to which network the customers are using the most. You don't have to have separate capital for each network. You can balance the capital. If you have 10M, you have 7M, you can say, okay, I have many customers on Airtel, then you put the 5M on Airtel and you put the 3M on maybe MTN, depending on your location and how you've observed and get to know that people are using this line so much or not. Okay, so we want to look at the profitability of this business, guys. We want to look at the profitability of this business. For example, if you are in a very busy place, making, let us say, more than 100 big and medium transactions a day, with capital of 2 million, you could make a monthly net profit of about 100,000 to 300,000 Uganda shillings after paying rent space about 100,000 Uganda shillings and a worker about 200,000 shillings. If you have more capital, let's say 10 to 20 million, and you are in a busy place, you could make up to 500,000 or even 1 million a month. So guys, that means the mobile money business is very lucrative. It is a very profitable venture. If you have your money, because it doesn't require that much actually. You don't need to get a big space, to rent and everything. You can start in the veranda. You can rent somewhere very, not that expensive. At least a minimum of 100,000 Uganda shillings. You can get a place where you can rent for you to be able to start this mobile money business. Okay. So we want to look at security precautions to take and mistakes to avoid. As a precaution, avoid keeping too much cash on yourself. Avoid keeping too much cash on yourself in the evenings. Cases of thieves attacking mobile money agents have been rampant in Uganda. That is very true. If you are working on the roadside, close shop early. If you are inside a building and can put in some extra hours when other agents have closed the order to maximize the number of transactions, bank most of the cash, let us say at 6 p.m. and remain with little. So these are precautions that mobile money people or people who are dealing with mobile money business should take, because recently we've seen that these robbers who really love attacking, these thieves who are attacking mobile money agents with guns, and they are stealing, they even kill people. So really, because it's a very, very good business, it deals with cash, people have money. Because when they see you're dealing in mobile money business, they know you must be having cash, so they want to come and steal. So it's better you close early and leave early. That's why most of the mobile money people close at 5, 6. They want to be outside at night. Okay, so it's very, very insecure. Be aware of con men who employ all kinds of tricks to defraud you. He can come with cash in his hands and trick you to deposit money on his phone before he hands it over to you, and he disappears into thin air. Some also bring big denominations to excite you, and in the middle you find some fake notes. Take your time and check every note. You should be aware that there are counterfeit money also out there. So if you're dealing in mobile money business, guys, you have to be very, very, very careful. Otherwise, you make big losses. Someone comes and makes a transaction of 1 million Uganda shillings, but let's say 100 or even 200,000 Uganda shillings are just counterfeit money, and they be pulling out to be eaten. Never write your PIN code everywhere around your workplace. Okay, never write your PIN code anywhere around your workplace. Memorize it, and when inserting it in the phone, ensure no one is watching. Some come as customers with intention of learning your PIN. Then they steal the phone and transfer the money in a matter of seconds. During the time I had that business, I realized that some unscrupulous people can connive with workers in the telecom companies to get agents' numbers and then call as if they are offering customer care, but in the process trick them to disclose PIN codes which they use to steal their money. So mobile money business is very good, but it's also a tricky one. You have to be very careful. There's a lot of insecurities, thieves, con men. There's a lot of drama around mobile money business, but it's a good business. Okay, it's a very, very good business. You just have to be careful. You close very early, you leave and go home. You don't want to come very early to work. No. Okay, so if you want to deal in mobile money business, you have to be very, very careful, because your life is at risk. People know that you have cash with you. Okay, so you have to make sure that you bank your money when it's still early, so that you don't fall into the hands of the thieves. You might even lose your money, because we have witnessed that. During the time of running the business, I discovered that it was hard to work for a week without making a mistake that would result into a shortage. One of the commonest mistakes in typing in a wrong figure. Okay, that one of the commonest mistakes that people make in this business. Let's say someone comes and wants to send money to her mother, to the village. You remember, we have to just give them money and they send money to that person. So sometimes maybe you make an error. Instead of 3, you put 4, and this money ends up going to someone else, someone else's phone or someone else's account. So how will you be able to get back that money? So these are some of the challenges. Some can pay 10,000 shillings for you to deposit on his or her phone, and you accidentally type more zeros and end up depositing 100,000, meaning you have lost 90,000. In a similar way, someone may ask you to withdraw 500,000 and the customer initiates only 50,000. Hence, you give the person 450,000 more than you received. So all these are the things that mistakes that can be done in this business. So you have to be very, very careful with the numbers. the digits that you press. You have to be calm. You don't want to rush. If anyone is rushing you in this kind of business, just be aware. Try to be calm. Just take everything. Don't be on pressure. Don't do everything very fast, because at the end of the day, you'll make an error, and that will cost you. I have given you the key facts on the ground, and so you should be able to start from there to do your market research and see whether the venture is suitable for you or not. However, my advice is that avoid joining crowded business. By the time everyone is running into a certain business, the market has become too saturated and profitability exhausted. This is the reason I withdrew from this business quickly. I would only advise you to enter this business if you already have a running business and are doing it for additional income. Okay? He says he would advise you to join the mobile money business. That is only if you have another business. Let's say you have a boutique, you have a restaurant, so you can add on you have a salon also, you can add on a mobile money business just to get in some other money. This means you have additional cost of renting space, premises, or hiring any new employee. It also implies that you would not look at as your source of livelihood. I would also advise that in addition to mobile money, you also add the aspect of selling airtime. Besides, to bring you some additional income, it can also serve to bring you customers to your businesses. So, mobile money can help you. Let's say you're dealing in the salon business. So, if you add on a mobile money business, let's say someone comes just to withdraw some money, comes, to deposit some money on his or her Airtel Money or MTN mobile money accounts, and then when they come to your salon, what brought them actually was, to put some money on their mobile money accounts. But then they come to realize that, you're doing some good work in the salon. So they end up also having or, paying for other services in your salon. Okay, guys. So that's it that I've had for you today, guys, about mobile money business. Though I'm going to make for you guys a better video and a shorter one regarding mobile business, how you can start it, step by step. I'll pass you through all those steps of how you can start a mobile money business in Uganda and become a success and make money. See you next time, guys. Ciao. I love you all. Take care. Blessed night.